Let me tell you something. There's a big difference between company and friends. See, company is somebody you hang out with and have fun with. Company is somebody you get high with, get drunk with, enjoy your time with. Company is people you see on the weekends. Company is somebody you work with, your co-workers. Company is somebody you go shopping with. Somebody that you gotta watch what you tell, but you know y'all will have a good time with each other. That's company. You can't confuse company with friendship. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Company is like an accomplice. They just there for the good time. Some of these people don't even need your phone number. Some of them need your email. They don't even know how to reach you during the hours of 9 to 5 on the days of Monday through Friday. But see, a friend is somebody that know your darkest secrets, and that's gonna ride with you to the end. And they ain't never gonna bring out the shit they know about you. A friend ain't gonna never judge you. A friend is somebody that's gonna turn you on to opportunities when they know you on a mission. They gonna help you get there, even if it's gonna put you in a better situation than they in life. They ain't in competition with you. They wanna see you get there. That's why they say be careful of the company you keep, because a lot of y'all start to get in emotional states and y'all start to confuse company with friendship. Nah, baby, that's just company. They just passing through. They ain't meant to stay. They ain't meant to rock with you like that. They ain't meant to hold on. They just on the bus with you riding. And there's plenty of seats on the bus, but it's only a few seats in a Bugatti.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rakakwadash, and much mercy and true honors to you brothers that's actually in the spirit. And Yahawashi, he didn't no longer call us servants, but he called us friends. And being in these times, you need a friend right now. You see, you don't need to. We're not waiting on a new body so the Lord can be your friends. You know, once you understand the covenant and once you understand what the Lord came to do, he said that he'll be with you until the ends of the earth, until the ends of the world. Now, you didn't need a new body. When the Lord said that, he didn't say anything about you needing a new body for him to be with you. So the covenant, it covers so many things. So if you let God, if you say that you're not in the covenant with the Lord, then he's not with you until the end of the earth. It's just as simple as that. And what these guys that are doing shit like that, they are getting you to say that you're not in the covenant with the Lord, therefore the Lord is not with you at the end of the world right now. So that's what's really heavy in this time. This is John chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at 13. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 12. John 15 and 12, it says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." It says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." And that's what the Lord did. He came and he gave his life up. Eventually for our nation, but for right now, just for his friends. And the ones that's actually the friends of Yahawashi right now, they're going to understand that that agreement started when he went on the cross. When the Lord said that it was finished, that means that he completed the job that the Lord sent him to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to come back to this, because you can always expound on expound on what the Lord came to do. This is John 19 and 30. It says, "When Yahawashi had received the vinegar, he said, 'It is finished.' And he bowed his head and gave up the ghost." So when the Lord said it was finished, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Now, when you go back to Moses, right? Moses understood that the Lord was coming to bring a new law with a new agreement. So once you understand what the Lord came to do, even Moses understood that the Lord was going to come and bring a new agreement. And he came over 2,000 years ago. And you got guys denying that covenant because what they're doing is they're using Yahawashi to exalt themselves, and they're not exalting Yahawashi. When you go to the book of Acts, like I'm going to keep mentioning, Paul, Peter, Stephen, all the men of the Old Testament, even John the Baptist, they exalted Yahawashi because they knew that when he came and the work that he had to do, it was to bring back our nation unto the Lord. Now, right now, in this time, not all of our people are brought back to the Lord. The majority of our people, they're fucking reprobates, and 2/3 are going to die over here. But you have a election, which the Lord calls his friends right now, which understand that agreement and that covenant. Now, let me read this again. John 19:30. And when Yahawashi therefore received the vinegar, he said, it is finished. What? The work that the Lord told him to do. Matter of fact, John chapter 17, let's read this. John chapter 17:4. I have glorified thee on the earth, and I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. So part of that work was bringing a new agreement and bringing a new new commandment and a new covenant. Now, by this new covenant and this new commandment, it's real simple. You follow Yahawashi and you walk like he did. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this right here. Matthew 26:26. And they were eating, and Yahawashi took the bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to his disciples and said, take it. This is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it unto them, saying, drink ye all of it, for this is the blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. So this is the new covenant. This is the New Testament. This is the agreement. When they broke that bread and before the Lord got ready to go on that cross, he was breaking it down for you that this is the New Testament. This is his body. You gotta drink of his blood and you gotta eat of his flesh. Matthew 26:28. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. So by guys, what's heavy about it is by guys saying that they're not in the covenant yet, that means that they don't believe in Yahawashi yet until they get new bodies. So if you say you believe in Yahawashi and you don't believe in that new covenant, that's some bullshit. It don't work that way. You got to agree with Yahawashi. And there's nothing wrong with agreeing with the Lord, with understanding what the Lord came to do, with being in the covenant with him. There's nothing wrong with that. You cannot lose understanding that. So for guys getting you to deny that means that they're wicked and they're demons. And that's what's been set up in these last days. Demons, witches, warlocks, guys going into topics that's not even irrelevant, man. These guys got these platforms and they're going into topics of the fringes, topics of that don't matter. But they're not going to bring out the New Testament and the New Covenant because these guys, they're not a part of that. The Lord didn't die for these guys on this side right now. The Lord only died for his friends. Matthew 26:28. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. You see that? So the Lord said, take it and eat it. And he was letting you know that this was the agreement in the testament. Now, going back real quick, John 19:30, when Yahawashi therefore received the vinegar, he said, it is finished. So he was done with the work that he came to do. Going back again, John 17:4, I have finished and glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou hast given me. That's right. So Moses even know that the Lord was going to come and bring another agreement. He was going to bring new laws. So for guys, whatever God's doing is going to work on the majority of our people. You're going to get the majority of our people to be destroyed. That's what you're going to do. But as for the few, it's going back to John chapter 15, and I'm going to start going back to John 15 and 13. A few are his friends right now. And this is what you have to actually understand about the covenant. Few men are in agreement with the Lord right now. So glorifying Yahawashi, the apostles in Acts, the true apostles in Acts, because the true apostles in Acts, they were glorifying the Lord. These guys now, because they have made a agreement with this world, they're not glorifying the Lord in the New Testament. Therefore, when you go to Colossians, it says that we have access through the Spirit, through the Lord. So by guys telling you you're not in the covenant, you don't have access to the Lord. You have access to camps and groups. Which, mind you, Esau, he knows a lot of info and shit. He knows a lot of shit, you know. He can he knows so much info. That don't make him of the covenant though. You see, and that's what's happening. Not everybody, the Lord didn't, on this side right now, the Lord only is dealing with those few, his friends. John 15 and 13. Greater love than no man hath in this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatever I command you. So what's the commandment? Taking a low seat. Exalting the Lord like the Lord exalted his Father. The Lord tells you that he didn't have a place in this world. So like I did that sit down yesterday, when you go to Matthew 4, Satan, the only way to get a place in this world, you have to bow down to Satan. This truth ain't about having a place in this world. That's why a lot of you guys, you're so reprobate, you don't even see like your elders in them, they're teaching other gods in their fucking video. And when you go to Moses, he said don't make no mentions of other gods. That's reprobate in itself, on top of denying that new covenant, which when the Lord said it was finished, that means he was done with the work that he had came to do. That means that he was done. And that covenant that he went on the cross to bring for those few right now, you know, later in the kingdom, yeah, everybody be brought back to the Lord. But right now, the Lord is only dealing with a few. That's why he said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. This is what you have to understand, because that's why everybody's saying, hey, we're not in the covenant. Yeah, they're not in the covenant because they don't have nothing to do with the Lord right now. So what you have to do is you have to be able to see who's actually of the Lord and who's not. Who's using the Lord for fame and clout, and who's actually exalting the Lord. See, it's a difference in between using the Lord and then actually glorifying the Lord. You got men using the Lord for their fame and their clout in this world, for tithes and all that shit. And then you got men glorifying him. When you glorify the Lord, you're doing what the men did in Acts. Which the men in Acts, what did they do? They glorified the Lord. We went over in Acts chapter 3. Guys are not glorifying Yahawashi, because if you get men to actually believe on that covenant Yahawashi, then you have all the power unto yourself. That's why it's not about us. It's about Yahawashi. When those apostles in Acts, they were doing those miracles, they did it all through the name of Yahawashi, because they were glorifying him. And guys got this shit about doctrines and men's doctrines and camps. Man, this ain't about your doctrine. It's about Yahawashi. It's not about you and your doctrine. You and your doctrine, you're going to be destroyed with you and your fucking doctrine. Because your doctrine, your doctrine, you're in your doctrine, you're saying that you're not in the covenant with Yahawashi. So you guys are fucking reprobates. All of you guys are. John 15 and 15. Henceforth, I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I call you friends, for all things that I have heard of the Father I have made known unto you. So only a few men are friends of the Lord in this time. And it's heavy like that. The rest of everybody that's teaching this truth, they're not friends of the Lord. They're using the Lord for their benefit and their gain. They're not exalting the Lord. That's why they say that they're not in the covenant, because they want to take all that fame and that glory. And trust me, you guys got your consolation. You had the fame and the famous camp, but you guys don't have the Lord, because you settle for this world. Remember, you can't have a place in this world unless you bow down to Satan. So men in these groups, certain top men have bowed down to Satan already because of what they're teaching and how they're teaching. If guys have not bowed down to Satan, then why they're not exalting Yahawashi like the apostles did in Acts? Because that guys have bowed down to Satan. That's what you really have to understand about this truth. And we know it might be hard for a lot of you fucking guys to understand that. Well, you got to get out of your emotions or die waiting on some new bodies, because that's what's going to happen. While you waiting on the new bodies, you're telling the Lord right now, I'm not in agreement with you because I got to have a new body. That's the most reprobate shit I've heard. And it's laughable, actually. You think about it, that shit's laughable. Talking about we'll be in the covenant when you come down out of ships. Well, you won't make it to the ships. Now, John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye shall go forth and bring forth fruit. Right? So men are letting you know that the Lord haven't chosen them because they denied the covenant. You see how heavy that is? That's spiritual. So guys denying that covenant, they're letting you know that the Lord haven't chosen them. So in these days right now, if you're watching guys that if you're watching these famous groups in these camps and they tell you that they're not in the covenant with the Lord, that means that the Lord didn't choose them. And it's spiritual, they're saying that, because they have their consolation, their fame, and their clout. You can't be of this world and then say you're friends of Yahawashi, because Yahawashi, he didn't have a place in the world. John 15:16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you shall go forth and bring forth fruit, that your fruit shall remain, that whosoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, ye may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me. Right? So you're going to be hated, not double honored. You have to keep drilling that in, because what guys are doing, they're using the Lord. They're not glorifying the Lord. If the world hates you, then ye know that it hated me before you. So you're in a whole better place when you're a nobody teaching this word. When you're on the low, no place in the world. The Son of Man had no place to rest his head. What he was telling you, you don't have no place in the world. He didn't come to this. That's why, like, guys got this truth talking about we're the best camp and we're this and that. That ain't what this truth was about. That's why a lot of you guys, you're reprobates, man. You're fucking reprobates. It says, if ye were of the world, then the world will love his own. But because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So it's better to be hated than honored, especially right now. So it's heavy what's going on in these times, man. And all you have to do is fucking read. That's all you fucking have to do. Matthew 28:20. Teaching them to, it says Matthew 28:19. Matter of fact, I started at 18. And Yahawashi came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in the earth. So the Lord has all the power. So for guys, to get you guys to deny him in any type of fashion, and there's nothing wrong with saying that you're in agreement with the Lord. There's nothing wrong with that. If you let guys do that, then that means you're a fucking reprobate. All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all the things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always unto the end of the world. So what we're finding out is that a lot of guys there are not with the Lord at this time. At the end of the world, not everybody's with the Lord. Only his friends. Only the Lord's friends are with him right now. The rest of everybody, they're using the Lord. They're not glorifying the Lord. Many are using the Lord. They're not glorifying the Lord. And this is what you have to fucking understand, man. But basically with that, I just wanted to bring that out. You know, few men are friends of the Lord right now. You know, you don't need no fucking body. Like I say, you guys saying that shit, boy, you guys really saw how carnal you guys are. No fucking faith. And we see what you guys are teaching. You're not glorifying the Lord. You guys, you're like, if that's why the spirit is not out there like that. When you find the spirit and you understand what this thing is really about, then you'll see guys are not about what the spirit and what the Lord is really about. But with that, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Lord willing, we hit you bros a little later. With that, hey, Shalom.
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink! To the